Give me a minute, and I want to address all the creators out there. And I don't care if you're a small creator like me with less than 10,000 followers, or you're a big creator with 200,000 followers or more. We all have the same problem. The problem is the disinformation fire hose that Russia fires at us every day. Now, not everybody can do what I'm going to suggest here, but for those who can, I think you're doing a good thing. My buddy Lars, who many of you know from the lives, Lars had this idea to start this campaign, Starve the Trolls. We face a common enemy, an enemy that is paid to come onto social media, pretend to be European or African or American, whatever, pretend to be somebody that they're not, and get paid to spread lies and disinformation. Things we know are true, they say aren't. Like this simple graphic up here. They want to say that Ukraine doesn't exist. It's not a real country. It's not a real people. It's not a real language. It doesn't have an ancient history that is all of its own, separate and unique from Russian history. This is a lie. They want to say that Russia didn't start the war. NATO started the war. They want to say Ukraine should negotiate for peace and stop this war, as if Ukraine started it or wanted it. These lies, this disinformation are corrosive to our public discussion and dialogue. You can't argue with people who aren't interested in facts. And so Lars had this genius and simple idea that those of us that care about reality and the truth and democracy in our democratic institutions, that we should tackle the trolls. And that means curating our comments. These guys are getting paid to put lies on your content, to spread their cancerous filth throughout and poison the political dialogue throughout the West. Don't let them do it. Delete their comments. Block them. When somebody comes on your page and makes a comment that's an obvious disinformation talking point of the Russian propagandists, block them or delete the comment at the very least. They don't get paid. They don't get paid if it doesn't stay up. We can starve them of their revenue, make them work twice as hard, create new stress inside the troll farms as they see their work disappearing before their eyes. Now look, is this going to hurt you with the algorithm? Yeah, it is. It's going to mean that your channel has slower growth. It's going to mean that you don't get out to as many people, you don't get as many views. But if you care about Western democracy, if you care about some semblance of the truth, then I encourage you to take part in our Starve the Trolls campaign. Over the next week or so, week, 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing videos about disinformation, misinformation, how to spot it, how to fact check, etc. And so I hope you'll join me for that. And together, we can be more literate in combating what is probably the most corrosive influence on our Western electoral politics and political dialogue that we have ever seen. I think that we have badly underestimated the effectiveness of these Russian propagandists, and that has led to so much of the internal strife in the West. So thanks for listening, and I hope you'll join me with Operation Starve the Trolls. Take care.